Video games have thrown countless bosses our way. Some are pushovers, others put up a fight, but a rare few, they are pure nightmares. The kind that break controllers, test patience, and push players to their absolute limits. Today, we're diving into the top 10 hardest bosses in gaming history. Stick around to find out. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on the toughest challenges the gaming world has to offer.
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack.
At 10, we've got Metal Gear Rising's final boss, Senator Stephen Armstrong. This guy isn't just a politician. He's a nano-machine-fueled tank who suplexes Metal Gear rays for fun. His fight has 3 phases, each escalating into pure insanity. In Phase 1, he throws boulders the size of school buses. Phase 2, he ignites his fists and starts spamming unblockable rush attacks while ranting about the weak and making America great again. The worst part is infamous and isn't just a meme, it's a warning. His attacks ignore your defense, forcing you to master the parry system or die. And if you survive his monologues, Phase 3 turns the arena into a fiery hellscape. Beat him, and you'll earn the right to meme about democracy for life. Number 9, 108 Daoist Master from Black Myth Wukong. This grotesque centipede human hybrid starts by teleporting around the arena, slashing you with delayed strikes that punish panic dodges. His hitboxes are suspiciously generous, and his lightning projectiles track you like homing missiles. But Phase 2, that's when he becomes a walking Tesla coil. Every attack electrifies the ground, forcing you to balance offense with pixel-perfect positioning. Even the game's rare stun item, the Weaver's Needle, only buys you a few seconds. Players call this fight artificial difficulty, but beating him feels like conquering a god. Number 8, Emerald Weapon from Final Fantasy VII. Forget Sephiroth. This underwater abomination is the true final boss. With 1 million HP, a 20-minute timer, and an attack that deals damage based on how much materia you've equipped, Emerald Weapon is a math problem from hell. Every attack you land triggers a counterstomp that can one-shot your party. To win, you need Knights of the Round, linked with HP Absorb, a maxed-out Mime Materia, and the patience to grind to level 99. And even then, its Airtam Storm will delete your progress if you blink. This isn't a boss fight. It's a spreadsheet simulator with tentacles. Number 7, Dr. Kahl's robot from Cuphead, a 3-phase nightmare that turns your screen into a fireworks display. Phase 1, dodge homing missiles while avoiding laser beams from its chest. Phase 2, the robot's head detaches, firing magnets that drag you into bombs. Phase 3, a bullet hell apocalypse where you navigate a galaxy of pink projectiles while the camera zooms out so far you can barely see your character. The key is the charge shot weapon, but good luck staying calm enough to aim. This fight isn't just hard, it's a test of how badly you want to keep your sanity. At 6, the Valkyrie Queen Sigrun is God of War's ultimate challenge. She combines every Valkyrie's deadliest moves, ice scythes, blinding flashes, and a wing spear slam that instantly kills. Her health bar is thicker than Thor's biceps, and she heals if you don't pressure her. To survive, you'll need fully upgraded Ivaldi armor, perfectly timed Spartan rage, and the reflexes of a caffeinated squirrel. Oh, and she has no tells for her unblockable attacks. Defeating her unlocks a trophy and a lifelong fear of feathers. Number 5, Absolute Radiance from Hollow Knight. To even reach her, you must defeat 42 bosses in a row in the pantheon of Hallownest. Once you're there, she hits you with 6 phases of escalating madness, sword rain, light beams, and a final stand on crumbling platforms. Her attacks overlap randomly, forcing you to react instead of memorize. And if you die, back to the start of the pantheon. Beating her isn't just skill, it's a 5-hour marathon of pain. But that golden statue in your room, worth it. Number 4, Isshin the Sword Saint from Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Isshin isn't just any boss. His multi-phase battle tests every skill you've honed in the game. In his first phase, he unleashes rapid sword strikes that require precise deflection. Miss your timing even once and you're in for a brutal punishment. Then comes phase 2, where he mixes in aggressive spear attacks and a relentless gun move that can catch you off guard. Finally, the third phase amps up the pressure with punishing lightning attacks that can one-shot you if you hesitate. This fight isn't about brute force, it's a dance of precision, timing, and strategy. According to a guide on Sportskeeda, Isshin stands out as arguably the hardest boss in Sekiro because he forces you to master every aspect of the game's combat system. Community discussions also highlight his unpredictable, multi-phase design as a true test of skill. If you've managed to defeat him, you know it's a badge of honor. Number 3, Sans from Undertale. Sans isn't just hard, he's mean. In the genocide route, this skeleton breaks every RPG rule. He dodges your attacks, poisons you mid-fight, and skips your turns. His attacks? A bullet-hell gauntlet of bones, lasers, and gravity flips. The worst part? He mocks you every time you die. To win, you'll need to memorize 22 attack patterns and survive his special attack, a rotating spiral of bones that lasts 30 seconds. Defeating him unlocks a 5-second ending and eternal guilt. The silver medal goes to Dark Souls dynamic duo, Ornstein and Smoke. Ornstein zips around with lightning spears while Smoke charges like a freight train. Kill one and the other absorbs their power, regaining all health. Super Smoke's butt slam covers half the arena, and Super Ornstein's lightning EOE is even worse. The key? Kiting them around pillars for hours. This fight is why Good was invented, and why we all love to hate Dark Souls. Number 1, Promised Consort Radahn from Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. This guy's so hard. FromSoft nerfed him post-launch and he's still brutal. Phase 1, gravity slams that create instant death pits. Phase 2, he merges with a goddess, summoning holy lightning, homing meteors, and a screen-filling AoE that's almost undodgeable. His grab attack? Insta-kill. His lore? He's Millennia's equal, but with way better marketing. Beating him requires summoning NPCs, perfect rolling, and a prayer to Miyazaki himself. This isn't a boss. It's a cultural reset.
I should fuck her in the Benz.